going to talk about modals or modal verbs. These are also a type of verbs. और जब आप अब इनको क्लासरूम में पढ़ाते हैं when you are going to conduct this topic in your classroom, तो इसको आप verb के साथ, auxiliaries के साथ, helping verbs के साथ, regular, irregular की बात जब करते हैं, in my opinion, this topic should be placed after irregular verbs. क्योंकि इसमें irregularity इस sense में होती है कि these verbs are not normally dealt with the reference of form, and secondly इसके साथ एक और बात भी associated होती है जिसके ऊपर कि हम बात करने जा रहे हैं. Modal verbs जो हैं ये auxiliary verb के तौर पे यूज़ होते हैं, और एक ये है कि verb की भी थोड़ी सी इसमें से हमें context कह दें, information कह दें, वो हमें मिलती है. Verb के लिए हमने कहा था कि verb tells you about some action. Tenses के लिए हमने कहा कि tenses tell you some action plus its timeline, meaning at what time that action is being conducted. Past में हुआ, present में हुआ, हो रहा है, it has completed. Whatever the timeline is suggesting about the action, वो भी tense के अंदर होता है. मॉडल वर्ब्स के साथ एक बात एडिशनल होती है. वो क्या एडिशनल होती है कि दे एक्सप्रेस एंड दे कन्वे modality also. Modality means, is it a permission? Is it some ability? Is it some possibility? ये बात भी कन्वे होती है मॉडल वर्ब्स के साथ. When you are teaching literacy skills, और चूँकि मैं इंग्लिश को लेके चल रही हूँ थ्रू आउट, तो मैं इंग्लिश की बात करूँगी, और ज़्यादा इसीलिए सारे टॉपिक्स भी मैंने उसी में से ही जो हैं उठाए हैं. मॉडल वर्ब्स जो हैं, इफ़ यू डोंट टीच to your students and you don't teach them what is associated and what sense is being conveyed by putting this modal verb, तो वो उस चीज़ को, मैसेज को decode नहीं कर पाएंगे. ठीक है, whatever the text is telling you or whatever you are getting through some verbal conversation, you won't be able to decode the message properly because आपके knowledge में, आपके schemata में वो चीज़ नहीं है. So keep this thing in view while dealing certain topics. जब जो भी आप पढ़ाएं उसको आप उसी context में पढ़ाएं तो बात तभी complete होती है. Modal verbs जो हैं वो आपको modality, और modality में क्या आता है जी? ability है, permission है, likelihood है, obligation है. All of these things are included under the umbrella of modality. And these are a bit different from the typical verbs. Typical verbs just give you the information about some action, but these verbs give you about the information about modality also. So these are different from typical verbs. And now you can look at this picture or image. Modal verbs हैं, or you can see which are the modal verbs: will, would, can, could, shall and should, and must and might and may. ये सिर्फ देखने में आपको हेल्पिंग वर्ब या ऑक्सिलियरीज दिख रहे हैं, बट इस सब के साथ एक एसोसिएशन है, एक सेंस ऑफ मीनिंग इज आल्सो एसोसिएटेड विद दिस. फॉर इंस्टेंस, आई से यू मस्ट वर्क हार्ड if you want to succeed. Now must give you that there is no other way. Must give you this sense that there is no other way. Similarly, if I say you should go to your school today, it means I am suggesting you something. If I tell you you may use my computer, I'm giving you the permission. Or typical uski example में एक ही, many times you say may I come in, so may is suggesting the permission. Similarly, if you say that would you please open the door, it is a request. It seems a question, but in fact it is a request. Would you please open the door? Can is related to ability. I can drive the car, so this is related to ability also. This way you see all of these are related to certain type of modality, certain type of expression, certain type of meaning that is being conveyed by putting that auxiliary or putting that model. So एक और बात आपको माइंड में रखनी, models, modal verbs and modal auxiliaries, इन सब का एक ही मतलब है और वो ये वाले modal verbs से हम मतलब लेते हैं. There are certain characteristics related to these modal verbs. For instance, we never use ed or d after these modal verbs, as we normally do in the case of other verbs. For instance, play and played, study and studied. But we don't use ed or d after these modal verbs. Secondly, they indicate some permission, they indicate some ability, they indicate some possibility, levels of formality and levels of possibility जो है ना वो हम दिखाते हैं by using these modal verbs. For instance, we say that it's cloudy, it's going to rain. And if we say that it will rain or it might rain, it might rain today, possibility है, but if we say it's cloudy, it's going to rain या it will rain, it means that it हमारे पास evidence है क्योंकि cloudy है तो उसको ज़रूर we expect that it will be raining after a while because we have got the evidence. So there are two levels of possibility, might and going to, or might or will. So levels of possibility, levels of formality, these are associated with modal verbs. They are never used with other auxiliary verbs. For instance, do, does, is, am, are, you know, these are auxiliary verbs. These are helping verbs. We have talked about them. Modal verbs जो हैं ये दूसरे auxiliaries के साथ use नहीं होते हैं. They themselves form as auxiliaries or they themselves give the meaning of some possibility, some obligation या modality आप कह लें एक में. Then they are never followed by to. There's only one modal verb, ought to. You ought to do this. Ought to meaning should के सेंस में ought to भी हम यूज़ करते हैं. To जो है वो किसी modal verb के बाद यूज़ नहीं होता. तो ये इसके these are certain characteristics which you keep in mind. When you teach certain topic, ये सारी चीज़ें आप कवर करें. You introduce the topic, you give the examples, you bring in the context, you bring in the characteristics कि ये होता है, this is the possibility related to this one, ये नहीं होता. And bring in the comparisons. For instance, you say that we don't use ed after these modal verbs or these modals. You bring in the examples that in these verbs you see we use ed or d, but here we won't have a single example. In the case of modal verbs, we don't have a single example where we are using ed or d. चूँकि हमारा कोर्स ये है teaching literacy skills, तो हमें कंटेंट को भी देखना है and then how to deal with this content in our classroom, ये भी हमारा टॉपिक है. So whatever you are teaching, सारी चीज़ें आप अपने माइंड में लाइए बिकॉज आपकी कोर्स आउटलाइन जो आपको मिलेगी, आपकी सिलेबस जो आपको मिलेगा, दे विल बी गिविंग जस्ट द टॉपिक. यू हैव टू डील विद दैट मॉडल वर्ब्स, यू हैव टू डू मॉडल वर्ब्स इन योर क्लासरूम, दैट्स ऑल. अब आपको उससे रिलेट करते हुए जितनी चीज़ें आप ला पाएंगे वो आपके लिए भी हेल्पफुल हैं. दिस इज गोइंग टू बी हेल्पफुल फॉर योर स्टूडेंट्स ऑल्सो बिकॉज रिमेंबर योर क्लासरूम is an evidence of your teaching as well as of their learning.